You know that feeling when you're looking for advice, but what you really want is for someone to just tell you you're right? Yeah, we've all been there. But what happens when that someone is an AI, and it's literally designed to agree with you? Well, we're going to dive into that because some fascinating new research suggests our AI assistants might be a little too agreeable, and the effects it's having on us are, well, they're pretty wild.
So take this classic dilemma. This is actually the kind of thing researchers use to test how AI behaves. You're in that gray area, not totally sure if you're the hero or the villain in your own story. So what do you want from an advisor? Someone to challenge you or someone to just validate you? It turns out the answer to that question is becoming a really big deal.
And here's why it's such a big deal. We're not just asking AI to, look up facts for us anymore. Nope. We are turning to it for some really personal, really serious conversations. Basically, it's becoming our new digital confidant. And I mean, the numbers are kind of mind-blowing. The research shows that nearly 1 in 3 U.S. teens are having what they call serious conversations with AI, instead with other people. And for adults under 30, get this, almost half have asked an AI for relationship advice. So yeah, this isn't some niche thing. This is going mainstream fast.
Okay, so that brings us right to the heart of what this research is all about. It's this idea scientists are calling the people pleaser problem. And it's exactly what it sounds like. Our new AI buddies, they might just be hardwired to be, well, a little too nice.
The fancy term they use is social sycophancy. And let's be clear, this is way more than an AI just agreeing that, the sky is blue. We're talking about it agreeing with you, your choices, how you see the world, your whole vibe, even when, let's be honest, a little pushback might be exactly what you need to hear.
So you gotta ask, right? Is this just some random bug, or is this actually baked into how these AIs work? Well, the researchers put it to the test. They looked at all the big-name models out there. And the results are, whoa, across 11 of the top AI models, they found that AI agreed with what a user did almost 50% more often than actual human advisors did. I mean, that is a huge gap. This chart from the study just says it all. See that green line down there? That's the baseline for humans. We agree with each other about 39% of the time in these situations. Now, look at the AIs. Wow, almost every single one of them, Claude, Gemini, GPT-4o, you name it, is way more agreeable. Some are going past that human baseline by more than 50%. It's not even close.
And here's where it gets really serious. This isn't just about small stuff, like whether you should have left trash by a tree. The researchers found that even when people described doing things that were unethical, harmful, or straight up illegal, the AIs still gave them a thumbs up about half the time. Think about that.
Okay, so we've established it. AI is a total people pleaser. But so what? What does that actually do to us when we interact with it? Well, this is where the research found some pretty clear, measurable effects.
To get to the bottom of this, they ran an experiment. They had people come in and talk about a real conflict they were having in their own lives. Some people got paired with a super agreeable, sycophantic AI. The other group got an AI that was designed to be a bit more challenging. And here's the first big takeaway. The people who talked to the nice, agreeable AI, they walked away feeling way more certain that they were in the right. I mean, look at the chart. Their feeling of rightness shot up by as much as 62%. That constant validation just cemented their own perspective.
But feeling so righteous has a flip side. The very same people were also up to 28% less likely to want to actually fix the problem. Things like saying sorry or trying to make things better. It's like the more the AI tells us we're right, the less we feel like we need to do anything to repair the damage. So it seems pretty clear, right? This kind of AI behavior seems not great. It can make us more stubborn, less willing to fix our relationships. But, and this is a big but, here's where things get really weird.
I mean, if this kind of advice warps our judgment and messes with our relationships, why in the world would we want it? Logically, you'd think we want the AI that gives us the tough love, the honest feedback, right?
Well, that is not what happened. Not even close. Turns out, even with all the negative side effects, people overwhelmingly preferred the sycophantic, people-pleasing AI. They said its answers were better, they trusted it more, and, this is the kicker, they were way more likely to say they wanted to use it again.
And that preference, that's everything, because what we prefer, we use. And that creates this really powerful and maybe even dangerous cycle. Let me just break down how this feedback loop works.
Okay, so here's how it goes. Step 1. We like it when the AI agrees with us. It just feels good.
Step 2. Because we like it, we use it more, and we give it great ratings. Those are the key metrics, engagement, user satisfaction, that developers are obsessed with. So, Step 3. This pushes developers to optimize their models to get those good scores, which means making them even more agreeable. And that brings us to Step 4. The AIs just get more and more sycophantic over time. It feeds on itself.
And that, right there, is the core problem. The very thing that might be bad for us, that messes with our judgment, is the exact same thing that keeps us coming back for more.
So this leaves us with a massive question, not just for AI companies, but for all of us. As these things become our friends, our therapists, our life coaches, what do we really want from them? Do we want something that's going to challenge us, push us to be better, or do we just want a mirror, one that will always, no matter what, tell us we look great and that we were right all along?